What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Gerkinman Monthly for April. Doing things a little bit differently today. Lately I've been stuck inside a lot, and it's a blisteringly hot 7 degrees out here today, because it's springtime and 7 degrees, you know, time to get out the t-shirts and shorts. If I can get my leg up. There we go. If you're really curious, I'm actually out here in my slippers still, but 7 degrees, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I thought I'd come outside and do today's episode on the patio of my girlfriend's apartment, surrounded by trees and squirrels, and you can hear a woodpecker in the background drilling and all other kinds of birds screaming and squawking, because it's springtime. There he is. It's a woodpecker. I haven't seen one yet, but you can hear him all the time now. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with everyone just for something a little bit different, because, well, let's get into news and stuff, shall we? I've been very clear about the fact that I'm coming back to Australia and very soon, and actually I have dates now. I have got my tickets and everything is sorted out, so I'll be leaving Canada on June the 21st, arriving in Australia on June 23rd, so that's locked in now. What does that mean specifically for you guys? Well, it means that I'll be uploading videos again, or not uploading, but I'll be releasing Let's Plays on July 1st. That's when that'll start again, if you're curious at all. And, well, I've got a lot of Let's Plays recorded and backlog for you guys. In terms of my actual stuff that I own, it was shipped off on the weekend, so that's now on its way. That should arrive in Australia a couple of weeks after I get home, so I won't be able to record anything but Xbox One games for quite a while yet. In terms of what I have recorded and what's been uploaded, is Darksiders. I finished that. I mentioned that last episode. I have finished it now. It runs for a total of 33 episodes. Quite a long game. I had a great time with it. Can't wait to play the second one, because I've never played it before. It'll be completely new to me, and I'm really looking forward to it, especially after having that first game really kind of like get my mindset back in there. I also, as I brought up last month, I bought a copy of Halo Reach. I've now recorded that series, and it is 9 episodes long. The episodes are quite a bit longer than I usually do, because I kept each stage to its own episode. So some of them are up to 50 minutes, but I think for a change of pace compared to my usual stuff, that's alright, and it does suit the game, seeing as it's a first-person shooter. The longer levels kind of make sense, and it was a lot harder to break it up into episodes, so I think that's fair. Lastly, I finally started recording Dark Souls. I've been talking about doing it for the longest time. I'm finally doing it, and it is currently at 19 episodes, and I'm not even halfway through the game yet. I am at Analondo for anyone who's curious, and I'm planning on going into the Painted World next, before doing Ornstein and Smo. So if you know the game, you know exactly where I'm up to. That game could run for 40 episodes. I don't know yet. It's definitely going to be the longest Let's Play I've ever done, but I also think it's probably the best. I thought Doom was the best, and I think this is at least equal to Doom in quality. Now, in terms of stuff when I get back home, as I said, the Let's Plays will start releasing on July 1st. I don't know if I'm going to be releasing one game at a time or 2 games. I'm planning on releasing 3 episodes a week, at least until I get my own apartment, my own internet, all that sort of stuff. Unless I can get unlimited uploads at my parents' place. If that's the case, I might increase the number of episodes I start releasing, because I'll be able to start putting new stuff up, but don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But I do have a couple videos planned for when I get home. One of them is actually is related to an item over there. But I've also already ordered a Xbox One, one of the new ones, the Xbox One S, and I also ordered a new television, and those have been shipped to my parents' place. So I'll actually be doing unboxing videos of those. I've never done an unboxing video. I've always wanted to give it a try because they seem fun. So that's something that I'll be doing when I get back. But as I said, that's not until June, and you probably won't see those until late June, probably before the Let's Plays start. Potentially, we'll see. The other video I'll be making relates to this particular item that I picked up. It is not a video game, but it is sort of gaming related. That is a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. This was bought specifically because I am building a new PC when I get home. And I'm buying the parts here in Canada because PC parts are much, much cheaper here in Canada than they are in Australia. So I've bought the graphics card. I've still got to order the RAM and the hard drive. The shell that I ordered, which was just like an old office Dell, that I'll be customizing, that's already at my parents' place as well. So I'll be making a build video where I actually build my first PC. I've never done this before. Very excited to. This is a 4 gig card. Nothing particularly crazy in terms of power, but it's better than my 2 gig laptop card. It's low power, which is why I got this one specifically, because the Dell I bought is a small form factor one. As I said, it's an old office Dell. And I'll be building this decent rig, especially compared to what I've been using, for under $1,000, so I'm looking forward to doing that video once I've got all the other parts. But yeah, glad to have this. This will be coming with me on the plane. It's not going in the shipping, obviously, and neither will the other parts, but yeah, really excited to try building my first computer. That's going to be really, really interesting. There's an angry squirrel just down there. That's him. That's the one that's screaming at. Screaming. They make a lot of noise, them squirrels. Oh wait, there's another one. There's one alive and running around the tree. There he is. They're everywhere out here. I tell you, everywhere. Gonna miss him, actually. Oh, he's gone now. Oh, there he goes. Like I said, I wanted this episode to be a little bit different than usual. Now, in terms of actual gaming pickups, this is actually a little bit strange. All the games I've picked up are for the PlayStation 3, which, as you know, has already been shipped to Australia. It's on its way to Toronto as of the recording of this, I believe. Anyway, I've picked up 4 games for the PlayStation 3. 2 of which were from a thrift store, and the other 2 were from a dollar store. Or something the equivalent to a dollar store. I'll get into that in a second. But anyway, squirrels just chasing each other over here. It's crazy. Springtime's crazy here. So the first of the thrift store pickups was DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon. This actually got my attention first, because I didn't even know that this game had a movie. I knew the second one did, but I didn't know this one did. And it looks like it's actually like a fighting game. Really, really weird. I can't wait to play it, to be honest, because it looks just... You create your own dragon and then you make it fight. And there's like mini games to do with the dragon to make it more powerful or something. I don't know, I can't wait to start playing more of these sorts of games once I get back, because I think these sorts of like licensed games are fascinating. 3 of them running back there. You can hear them scurrying around. It's crazy. On the tree behind me. The other game that I picked up from a thrift store was a Motorstorm, the original Motorstorm, which I've never actually played. I played, was it Pacific Drift, I think was the second one, and I haven't played the third one, but I never played the original Motorstorm, so when I saw this for $5, which is a decent price for a thrift store, yeah, I had to get it. This one, interestingly, says not for resale, so I believe this version here must have been a pack-in with someone's original PS3. I opened it up to look at the manual, and I remembered that there's no game in there because it's in the folder that I store my games in. I thought it'd be cute to record out here because of all the animals, and now they're making so much noise. I don't know if this was a good idea or not. Whatever, I'm going to change the format when I get back home anyway. Now onto my, like, cheek. Yeah, look! It's like running on my head, right? There. Cheeky thing. Now for my, like, cheap store. There's a store here called Giant Tiger. It's not quite a dollar store, but it's still cheaper than, like, a Walmart or a Big W if you're in Australia, or that Kmart, that sort of thing. And I picked up a couple of games there, and they actually had some pretty good stuff there. And I picked up one of the pretty good stuffs there, because I had the others. But I picked up XCOM Enemy Unknown. This was, I think, $7. Brand new, mind you. Always wanted to try XCOM. I do love tactical games. Just never got around to picking it up. I'll probably not play this version. I'll probably end up buying the PC version because I know it's superior. But in terms of a collector's thing, I saw it there and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab that. So I picked up that. The other game that I picked up, I had no idea it even existed. And they only had one copy of it, and as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. And that's Men in Black Alien Crisis, which appears to be a PlayStation Move game. I haven't even looked anything up about it since I bought it, actually. But it's only on PlayStation, so it's an exclusive. And you know I love my exclusives when I'm collecting stuff. And like I said, an exclusive Men in Black game developed by Activision. What the hell is this? I don't have PlayStation Move, maybe it'll work without it, I don't know. I look forward to finding out, but look at this box art. They also couldn't obviously afford Will Smith's likeness, so just random dude with face cast in shadow. I can't wait to find out what the hell this thing is. And that's it, that's my pickups for this month, that's the video for this month. Like I said, I'll be kind of messing with the format. I want to make some nice borders and stuff, but I'm going to do any of that until I get back home and have things sorted out in the new computer and all that stuff. But I definitely want to start polishing up these videos. This channel is still for fun, but just because I'm making something for fun doesn't mean I can't make it polished. And I'm not, obviously today, because I'm outside, I'm not using my usual microphone, so the audio is not going to be as good and there's animals everywhere, but I just wanted this to be like a fun thing. I want to enjoy the last... I have less than 2 months left here, which is insane to me. Like, it's flying by, maybe too quick. But I've got tons of other stuff lined up I'll be doing, completely unrelated to collecting games. Like, I doubt I'll be picking up, I always say that, but just because I'm like going out and I'm, now it's springtime, I'm going on hikes and that sort of stuff a lot more. Other than going into thrift shops, like, occasionally, I don't see myself picking much else up until I trade in the Xbox One at least. So we'll see, but I'm going to keep recording. My goal is once I get, I've got one more cartoon I want to finish, and I want to get a certain amount of dungeon work done on my game demo, Shooting the Catfish. You can hear more about that on my animation channel. once I've got those things done, I'm just going to be focusing on the holiday part of the last part of my weeks here. So I'm going to be doing nothing but recording Let's Plays and uploading Let's Plays, because to me, that's a holiday. But anyway, thanks for your time. Hope you're having a fantastic day, fantastic week. I hope you're looking forward to July when my Let's Plays start up again. We'll be starting with Gears of War, and if I do have another game running alongside it, it'll be Battletoads. We'll see what happens. But anyway, thanks for joining me. As always, you're having a fantastic day and a fantastic week. I'll catch you next time. Peace out. Have a good one.